Hello, Professor. Today we are going to show you our project, PawConnect. PawConnect is a social platform to help pet owners connect with each other. We have five main functions. First, account management. Users can register, log in, and manage their personal data. Second, pet management. Users can add their pets and share pet information. Third, social function. Users can post news, likes, and comments on posts. Fourth, the notification system. Users will receive likes, comments, and reminders of new messages. Finally, the adoption center. It helps pets find new homes. Next, I'm going to introduce the technology stack used in the project. On the front end, we use Vue.js3. It helps us make the interface smooth and easy to use. We also use the Element Plus to get ready-made UI components. On the backend, we use Spring Boot and Java. It helps us to process data safely and quickly. For data storage, we use MySQL to store user information and pet details. For photos and videos, we use AWS S3 to store them. Let's look at the user management system first. First, I will demonstrate the user registration and login process. When users visit the registration page, they will see a form with username and the password input boxes. The system will verify the validity of the input, such as the length of the username and password. After successful registration, the user will be automatically redirected to the login page. The login system adopts JWT technology. When the user enters the correct username and password, the system will generate a token containing the user ID and username, which is valid for 12 hours. This token will be stored in the browser's local storage for subsequent API requests for authentication. In order to protect the routes that need authentication, we implement a login interceptor. Every time a user visits a page that needs authentication, the system will check the token in the request header. If the token is valid, the user can access the protected resource. If the token is invalid or expired, the user will be redirected to the login page. In addition to allowing users to register new user and login, the system can also log out or delete accounts. Deleting an account will also delete all the user's data, including posts, comments, favorite records, and pet views. Next, let's look at the user details interface. User's personal homepage is one of the core functions of PawConnect, which provides users with a central platform for displaying personal information, managing pet views, and viewing social interactions. In the personal homepage, users can view and edit personal data. In addition, users can manage their own pet information, including adding and browsing details. In terms of code implementation, the front end uses the development mode of Vue.js to split the personal homepage into three main parts: user information display, pet management, and content management. The backend uses the Spring Boot framework, processes the request through the controller layer, realizes the business logic through the service layer, and operates the database through the mapper layer, realizing the functions of adding, deleting, checking, uploading the editor, and modifying the password of the user information.
And now let's take a look at the social feature of PolConnect. This features allow users to share their stories and connect with other pet lovers. Now, the post interface. The user can create posts to share their pet stories. And when creating a post, the user can enter tags and upload multiple images. And on the technical side, we store post data in a MyCircle database and use AWS S3 for media fields. The logic for creating posts is similar to how we manage user information, so we won't show that code here. Okay, now we create a new post successfully. And next is the Discover interface. On the Discover page, users can get recommended posts based on their interest. And about the backend code. For the recommendation logic, we use MyCircle's JSON overlaps function to compare tag overlaps. It can help us to check how well a post tags match the user's interest. In the post scarcity, we calculate a score for each post based on how many tags overlap with users' interest, and this helps us recommend more relevant content. Let's back to the Discover page. When a user clicks a post, it opens the post detail page, which they can like and comment the post. And when a user likes or comments a post, the system will update the status in real time and notifies the relevant users. Now we log in the user whose post has been replied. Okay, and this is the notice page, the like and the comments. And about the backend code, the comment logic. The comment system is built using a tree structure, which supports multi-level replies. The users can reply to other comments, creating 4 conversations. For the tree structure, in our database, the comments table includes a parent comment ID. If it's null or 0, it is a first-level comment. Otherwise, it links to the parent comment. And in the code, the comment service using recursions to build the comments tree. First, it gets all the top-level comments. And then it fetches all child comments for each of them. When a user posts a comment, the system records the relationship and sends a notification to the post author. And when a user deletes a comment, let's back to front end, the system checks permissions, to make sure only the author can delete their own comments. And because the post the user has been liked won't be recommended to him again, so we chose to search it. Okay, I have deleted. And the user can also search users from the Discover page. And about the backend code about here. For post search, the post mapper supports full text search based on title and tags. We use dynamic circle to build search conditions, allow users to match by title, tags, or both. We limit results to a maximum of 50 posts. And for user search, we support fuzzy search by username or user ID. Make it easy to find others. Users can also view each other's profiles, like back to the front end. Click it. You can see this user's profile page. Finally, let's look at the Adoption Center. This feature connects people who want to adopt pets with those who are looking for a new home for their pets. Users can browse a list of pets available for adoption. They can also publish adoption posts, filling out details like the pet's name, breed, age, gender, and health status, helping other adopters get a clear picture of the pet. Now you can see a new adoption post here. On the front end, adoption information is shown in card format, and clicking a card shows more details. If a user clicks the post avatar, they will be taken to that person's profile page, where they can find the email address and connect them directly. In summary, Pal Connect offers a complete solution for pet lovers, combining social networking with practical pet care features. And that's the end of our presentation. Thank you for watching.